Hello. I'm working on some Game Boy Advance SPs right now. And this one was not charging at all. And I thought maybe it was one of the fuses, but it turned out it was not a fuse. There's a fuse right here at the end of my thumb. It's F2, and there's one on the other side right up here above this RAM chip thing. That's F1. Both of those checked good, and then I went over all the solder joints on the charge connector, and it still wasn't doing anything, but if I put a good battery in it, it was working fine. And then I noticed let me see if I can balance my camera here. If I put the charger in, and then bent the charger back, like did this to it, the light would come on and it would start charging if I held it there. And the problem was this little black thing right here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's labeled EM8. I just went over the solder points on that, and apparently one of them was broken, and that must be in line with the charging circuit. So one of those it's got 4 posts on it. One of the 4 was obviously broken, and now this unit works. So we will move on to the next one after I get this one together and clean it up a little bit. Okay, the next one, let's see, that was this one, and it has a broken ribbon cable going to the LCD screen. I've got it together, sort of. So I assume the ribbon cable is permanently attached to the LCD, so I'll have to get a new LCD for that. But for now, I had another blue one over there that had a broken charge port, which is this one. Probably kind of see in there. So I just swapped the motherboards out since the motherboard worked fine on this one with the bad ribbon cable. So now I'm on, that's 2 fixed, 1 for parts. So this is my 4th, and it is not charging correctly. You plug it in, light comes on, the orange charge light comes on for a second, and then shuts off, which I think is the fuse for the battery, and it's this fuse right here, right on the end, and it's blown, so I'll have to source another fuse. I can't figure out if I want to take fuses off this board and totally part this board out, or eventually get a new charge port and have a good board. I might just leave this one alone and get another charge port at some point, or wait until I have a totally screwed up board so that I can take the port off of. But I should have some leftover junk in the corner that I can dig through and find a fuse that'll work, assuming I'll have to check the rating first, but I think I can find something. I could also bridge the fuse, but that would mean that if something went wrong in the future, instead of that fuse blowing, it would destroy something on the circuit board. So I'll probably just look for another fuse, and I assume that's probably going to be the problem with this red one as well. Probably a fuse. So until next time, or until the next clip, I guess, which will be now. Well, there's 5 out of 6. The red one had a dirty cartridge slot, and let's see, was it the last silver one? One of the silver ones I was working on, I ended up swapping the broken power connector for the broken power connector off of one of the blue one, or the trash silver motherboard, onto a good silver motherboard. I think that's it. I think that accounts for all of them. And then the 6th one, will just be a parts machine. So, yep, 5 out of 6, not bad, eh?